Welcome back to my channel, and thanks for being here. Are you ready to get weird today, guys? So, I feel like now's the time. Now is really the time for real, for real. So, like, guys, do you believe in aliens? So, on my channel, I don't want to refer, well, I guess, but I like to refer to them as space siblings because realistically, we are all one. We are all them, you know? We are literally one. Whether you believe in aliens or not, the truth of the matter is they exist and we are them, right? Even if you do not feel like we are them, our ancestors are them. When you actually get deep into spirituality and start to meditate and start to see life for what it truly is, you will wake up to the realization that the world is not what you really thought it was to begin with. Us walking around as privileged humans is not what it really is because, to begin with, we aren't these privileged humans living this day to day life that we thought. That is not what life really truly is about. And our ancestors are here to help guide us through that process. Now, there are different kinds of aliens. For example, I used to refer to myself as a siren because I know it's giving siren energy. Because obviously I'm a Pisces and I have siren ancestry. My ancestors who are sirens come and visit me and want me to act as the siren that I am. But then the more ancestors come and visit me, it's the more my perspective changes. Because then you start to realize that there is more to this whole thing. They are the Lyrans. Oh, so if you don't know what a siren is like a mermaid, but I guess not. They look a little different. And I'm not even sure if the whole. Okay, so yeah, sirens are different. I've been to the underground coves, underwater cove. It's just it's like a fish. We're like fish. We live underwater. It's like, but we can also come up off out of the water. There are actually people who live as like human and sirens. I'm just living as a human, kind of. So like then there also is the Lyrans, right? And the Lyrans are these huge, they look like lions, but as people. So they stand tall on 2 feet and they have big manes. They have big manes and beautiful eyes. Some even have a third eye at the top. All these beings look different. Then there are the Greys. I've seen the Greys. I have not spoken to the Greys though, but they've visited me. Um, I've had conversations. My higher self or my higher conscience has had conversations with the Greys, and that agenda about I know that they make variations of people because they are variations of me. But I don't know to go into too much. For some reason I feel like I'm getting clearance to go and speak more into details about them making variations of people, but I don't know what they want me to say about that. Sorry, I keep looking over because my house is very. Yeah, I have portals in my house, guys. I'm not gonna tell no lies. Like, I have portals in my house. This is a very spiritual house. I came to, my ancestors gifted me with this house, and the things I've seen and experienced while living here has been out of this world. So, if you see me stopping to look around, I know what I'm speaking of, right? And I wouldn't come to the internet to make things up. If I'm coming here, obviously I'm coming here with a purpose and a reason, right? It's not easy to come and sit on the internet and talk about aliens. I know people would think like, oh, she's a little cuckoo or whatever, but realistically, you're the cuckoo one if you don't believe in aliens. Because, well, how are you here to begin with? Like, you're looking at yourself in the mirror. How are you here? how are your parents here? How is anybody here, right? So it's like, this is real, for real, for real. And this is the time to tell you all because things are changing. Times have changed already, right? Lumerians. So this is the one I'm trying to do research on because my ancestor visited me. I'm getting Clarence to say her name, seems like. Emily visited me, my ancestor, and I'm trying to get more details about her. So let's try to get more details about her together, you know? I'm gonna share with that on the channel. I really wasn't gonna speak about Emily on this channel, honestly. But I don't know, I just feel like I can. Like, I feel like this is actually my diary and this is actually my personal channel and I actually can speak about these things. And so, yeah, I'm trying to figure out more information because she's my ancestor. That's what I got. And she's from Lemuria. And then when I did the research, it said that that's like from Atlantis times, right? And you know, they always talk about the Atlantis was the beginning of times, and there are rumors speculating if they existed at the same time as Atlantis or like before or after. And I need her to come back because what happened was she came and visited me in the night, right? Like, you know, like when you turn off all your devices and like you're listening to your like subliminals and your meditation and you're ready to go to sleep. And right as like I was about to like go to sleep, I heard, "Hi, I'm Emily and I'm from Lemuria." And it's like I was like, "What?" And then it's like I got back up, but then I don't know what happened after that. I don't know what happened. So, and it's like I haven't really had much time to go back into that meditative state because like, you know, when you're a mom, you wake up and you're on go 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 mode. But I do have to make some time to meditate and get back into that state so I can see what um is going on there because apparently I have Lemurian ancestry also, right? Don't be scared, guys. And there's nothing to be afraid of, right? And I'm not saying this to say that all aliens are all friendly and all aliens 717 and all aliens are anything. Because just like we have humans, we have good and the bad, there's good and the bad in every race, right? Because as you see, the Orions have negative plans for the Earth. But I mean, as long as you are staying in a high vibration and a higher state of mind, then you know you shouldn't be too much affected. You have to you have to be the one to change your reality, is what I keep saying, right? You have to really be the one to change your reality. If you go into a state of meditation, you will see that these things that I say are all factual. They're all facts. Because when you actually start to reach out to your ancestors, and this is the thing, guys, because you have to also have respect for your ancestors, right? My ancestors come around to me. My ancestors come around to me because of the kind of respect that I have towards them. They see that I honor and respect my ancestors. Therefore, they know that I am the one to come around, right? They already knew that I was going to be this type of person. So, I mean, it was already written in stone. But that is the baseline, respect and honor. A lot of us go around not respecting and honoring our ancestors because, for one, we don't believe in ancestors. And then there's two, we believe everything is scary. Everything scares people nowadays, right? Everything. Oh my goodness. Let me tell you the first time I made contact with the Greys. Now, I didn't see them this time, but I know it was them till this day. I know it was them and then I got confirmation it was them. So, why is this little fruit fly flying around? You know those are monitoring spirits? When you see little gnats in your house, especially when you don't normally have them and then you randomly see one. And see, I'm talking about my ancestors and you see this the spirit come and is flying around into the camera and there's normally no fruit flies here. You see that? Monitoring. Where did I go? As soon as I said, guys, learn these lessons. Okay, so I was a little kid. I don't remember how old I was. I was little. I was like 8. No, I think I was older than 8 because I remember telling the story when I was 11. So maybe I was 10 or 11. Who knows? But yeah. Um, I remember I was sleeping. It was late at night. I used to sleep with my little brother because we lived with my grandparents, so there was only one bedroom for us. And in the middle of the night, I don't remember what time, but because there was no like clocks in the room, but okay, because my grandparents don't believe in technology. Okay, they're Christians, but they're like old school Christians, like apostolic Christians. That's why I was raised the way I was, with so much condemnation and shunning, and that's why I went through all of that, because of the way they are. Like, they're very old school. Because we didn't even have a TV, we never had a microwave. Like, they don't believe in those things. Okay, so in the middle of the night, I felt this. Somebody, I felt energy. Like, I'm an empath. Okay, as I just said, I'm a Pisces. So I felt the energy so strong, and I was like, someone's coming. So I put the sheet over my head, and I heard the footsteps coming closer and closer to the room. And I got my breathing, like I was breathing so hard, I was so scared. Like, I just felt like just off. And I heard people over me just standing there. And I was like, I was breathing even harder because I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what? I was like, what is happening? And then I was trying to, I didn't want to wake up Dion. I didn't want to wake up my little brother. So I was like freaking out. Oh my gosh. And then they were like, and I was like, yo, that, I don't even know what happened after I heard that. Like, I was freaked out. And you know, like when you're scared and you're trying not to breathe hard, but you can't help it. Like, you're like, you just can't stop breathing hard. I couldn't stop breathing hard. I was trying so hard not to breathe hard. The more I was trying not to breathe hard, was the harder I was breathing. It was freaking me out. I was like in the verge of tears. Whoa, what is that? I was on the verge of tears, and I could not, I'm telling you, stop my breathing. And then they left. But fast forward to now, or last year, I did some past life regression therapy, and I asked about that encounter, and they said they took me that day. They said they took me, and I just can't remember. They said they took me, and they said they took my brother, and they said that they made 13 variations of me, and 8 died. Oh, I'm hearing 9 died. Why? I'm hearing 9 died. 9 died. So I guess maybe one died in the meantime. I don't know. That's interesting. But I asked if I could meet them, and they said no. But you know what's interesting? They're now, it's because it's like I'm now hearing that those variations are forms of me, and that past form of me, that past version of me, was a variation that also died, which is now why there is 9, because there was 8 before. So cool and interesting. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, we're always learning. We're always learning, because I just learned something new right now in that moment. Right? We're always learning and evolving, and it is super cool. There's always something new to learn about this amazing world. Amazing, amazing world. The Lyrans are so caring. I will tell you that if you work with the Lyrans, anytime you're sad, they'll show up for you and make sure you're not sad. They don't want to see you sad. Well, at least me. They said when I was asking questions to Spirit, I was told that the Galactic Federation, is it the Galactic Federation? I don't know if it's not the Galactic Federation. What was it? I was told that the extraterrestrials, there are extraterrestrials that are around me that are also not my ancestors. It's like, I wanted to say the Galactic Federation, but the Galactic Federation is the heads, right? So I guess they are the ones that go around. Not I guess. They are the ones that go around and, make sure everything is in place. But I have space family right now. In this video, they said you can't see them with the naked eye. That's the thing. That is the thing. But they've adopted me. But the thing is that you have to have respect, and you have to love them the way they love you to be welcomed in, right? Now, that is also how you're going to spot the difference between these fake alien invasion things, too. Because if you can't spot an actual extraterrestrial with the naked eye, and then they're going to have actual extraterrestrials walking around, you're going to know that that is the government trying to scare you, right? They're not going to like that now, are they? But it's true. Because when they came to visit me, they didn't come, like, yes, I have pictures and stuff, but they didn't come like standing up, like how I'm looking at you right now in the camera, like in black and blue and whatever I'm wearing. Yeah. The only people I seen in color were the sirens. And that's because, one, the girl came to me in my dream, and She kind of looked like me, so she was, my color. She was black. And when I had that vision of going to visit my underwater family, and they were like blue, I guess, grayish, bluish, like this color, kind of ish, kind of not really blue, like a pale. So I don't know, because we're underwater, so it's like, like I don't know. I haven't really seen color, but what I will say is that every time I'm sad, I see a lion. So it's time for us to, like, for real wake up out of the realization that, you know, everybody needs to see and realize now that it's not just humans walking the earth, it's everybody else. Our spirit team is with us constantly. We are literally never alone. See, when they have them saying we are one, yeah, because we actually are one, right? But humans ruin everything. Humans always want to take control of everything and control something and mash up something and blow something. We don't need to be doing that. We need to love people. We need to be about love and only love. Because where has everything else gotten us? When men rule, they rule with such testosterone. Like, for real. Everything should really be about love. Nobody wants, I mean, they try to put the manly foot down because they feel like women are soft and whatnot. But look where men ruling has gotten us. Just a bunch of wars and anger and, you know, broken homes, broken families, hatred. This whole thing is about hatred towards the divine feminine. That's where it all started because the divine feminine birthed everything. And it seems men couldn't handle that. So they want to be more powerful, put us on the back burner. But times are changing. Times are changing. Times are really changing. The things that we once thought about Gaia, we once thought about the earth, we're realizing that these things are now not actual, not for real. Like, these things are not the actual truth. Confirmation. Even the fact that earth could just be a state of mind that we're all experiencing, right? Even the fact that, let's say, earth is a state of mind that we're all experiencing, and Elon wants to take us backward to an old version of earth. Don't you all find that quite disturbing? Wouldn't that be motivational for you to push forward in your path to evolution and evolve so you can move forward? You don't want to go backwards, you want to go forward, right? Well, I want to go forward anyways. I don't know about you. When we hear the things about the Anunnaki coming back and the Anunnaki being here ready to help, that shouldn't scare you. Now, what I will say is that I don't believe that there is anything to be afraid of in this life other than the lower vibrations, and I don't believe that you should be afraid of the lower vibrations. You should come out of the lower vibrations. Because this is all, if you really understand that it starts with your mind, you will realize that the higher you raise your vibrations, the easier it will be for you to actually see what I'm saying. The higher you raise your vibrations, you think you'll have to question the fact that aliens are real? Our space siblings are real? Do you think you'll have to question it? You won't. The higher your vibration is, it'll just come naturally to you. You'll just see these things. See these things I speak of. When I go outside, when I first had my awakening and I went outside, I seen things in the trees. Now, when I say things, I actually mean things, not space siblings. I mean things. I seen things in the trees, things that the government has operating these worlds, and I seen actual things. And when you see these actual things in the supermarkets, the grocery stores, the shopping centers, the shopping malls, the TV stores, the music we listen to, if you see the energies coming off of some of these celebrities' music, you wouldn't listen to them anymore. I used to have favorite rappers I used to listen to, and I stopped immediately. Like, the energy is just not right. No, not for me. Not for me. That's our talk about aliens. You know, I think it's very important that we find out who our star family is, where we come from. Were we always on Earth? Is this our first time here? Where were we before Earth? I'm seeing that I used to be, I don't know, a Lemurian starseed. That's what I was told. So now I'm thinking, wow, because that has never came out before. Like in all the meditations I've done, that's never came out. It's never come out. So I think that's so awesome. I always knew about the siren thing though. That one makes 1,000,000% sense to me. Because I do give siren in my day-to-day life. It's like, if you know me personally, which not a lot of people do, maybe no one, maybe just my kids, to be honest, because I don't really tell anybody my business. I'm very, but yeah, I do give siren. I'm always in water, and I'm always singing. Now, anyways, I stopped because, I thought I sucked, but ancestors said, girl, sing. Even if you think you suck, sing. And they said that I was only sucking because of the stuff and the traumas. But yeah, that was our little talky talk today about our space siblings, because guess what, guys, I'm all about the space siblings, because that's what I want to mostly speak about on this page, is like my experiences with them. And like, if you want to chime in with your experiences with them, sure, because I have so much to say, so much to say, and it's only going to get more and more and more, because I said they adopted me, right? And the ones that didn't adopt me, that are my actual ancestors, like, listen, I'm gonna have 1,000,001 stories to tell, because I even have pictures, and I didn't even tell the stories about how I got those pictures. I don't even know if I'm gonna post those pictures. We'll see. We'll see. But I'll probably have more by then, because, as I said, they visit. So, and it's like, I don't see the point of even the pictures, because it's like, man, like, everyone should be having these experiences. So, you know, well, have a blessed, 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 blessed day filled with lots of love, light, and laughter. If you can go touch some snow, go touch some snow. If you can go do your favorite activity, do it. If you want to go skip around your house, do it. If you want to go and, I don't know, do anything you want to do today that brings out the best joy in you. Okie dokie. All right, have a blessed day filled with lots of love and laughter. Bye.